Welcome to this week's Talk with the GM. Again, here Jay Frank at Columbus Country Club, and today I brought out our youth coordinator, Paige Ford, to introduce her to the entire membership, so you have a chance to meet Paige. And we'll talk a little bit about what's going on in the youth programming as school's out across Columbus. A lot of the kids have been at the pool. Everything's very active, so we want to tell our members what we're doing new out at youth. So Paige, we have a camp coming up.
Right, Bugs Life.
Yeah, so our Bugs Life camp is next week, and it starts on Monday, and I believe the times are, is it 10 to 4?
Yeah, 10 to 4.
All right, 10 to 4, and we have a lot of openings, and one of the things I want to remind our members that you can sign your children up if they happen to have friends. Obviously, we would let guests come out to the camp, so definitely make sure you get a hold of Paige, and the best way to get Paige is to email her at her club address, which is the initial P, Ford, F-O-R-D, at columbuscc.com. If you email her, you can sign up. You can stop in at the front office and grab applications. They'll also be available at the pool to sign up for all of the camps. And we have quite a few camps this summer, don't we, Paige?
Yeah, we have 6 different camps. There's Bugs Life, Splish Splash, Around the World, Let's Serve, Art Camp, Inventions, and the Olympics.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to the art camp. That's going to be my favorite one. But we're going to do lots of fun things in the camps. There's lots of exciting programming in the youth area this year. Barracuda Cove is now open for your use in the mornings. We have, I believe it's roughly 9, 8, a little bit before, till 1:30 daily. So make sure we're asking members to make reservations when at all possible, but we'll take drop-ins if you just happen to be out and you think, oh, I'm going to play tennis or play some golf. You can surely do that, but if you let us know, we can make sure we have enough daycare people down in Barracuda Cove. But we're also open in the evenings for dining Tuesday through Saturday?
Yep.
Yeah, so between 5 and 8, we have Barracuda Cove open. If you want to come out and have dinner, let your kids go downstairs and be watched, we have that available as well. So we're fully open now with the youth programming, and we're excited to have Paige here with us. Are you ready for the year?
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited.
All right, so here's Paige, and when you see her around the club, make sure you say hi. We'll also have our youth care people at the pool in registration kiosk a lot of this summer, so you're going to get to meet a lot of our different counselors and daycare people, as well as those that are doing the camps. And again, if your kids are in one of the camps and they have a tennis lesson, golf lesson, some other type of lesson, we'll get them to those lessons and they can still participate. We still want them to come out. So sign them up, let's fill our camps up, and let's have some fun this summer. Jay Frank back here again. I'm over at the tennis shop. I had a chance to speak with Paul this morning, and we're in tennis, and I wanted to show the members that now in the tennis complex we do have merchandise available for sale. We brought in the line of Nike, the Nike tennis line, the dry fit line. We have men's, ladies, lots of new items for members to come pick from. And also I have access to the Nike Tennis Shop online portal that Paul will have information on. So you can go to NikeTennis.com, look at the items you want, and we can order it directly here for you at Columbus Country Club. So kind of personalize what you want at tennis. We've got lots of logoed shirts and a variety of different things here. So make sure when you're over at tennis playing a match that you stop in and then look at the new items for sale over here. Also wanted to talk a little bit, I see Paul's got his tennis rackets in for our youth startup. If you have a youth aged 4 to 7, remember that our tennis players, our future stars, get free tennis rackets. So we have them here, they're in the shop, so make sure when you sign up in the tennis program with Paul, you let all of the pros know that you have a youth in that age category. If they're under the age of 7, we'll provide them with a free racket to get started with. So great way to get started. Paul does an excellent job, and all the professionals over here, so make sure you stop in at tennis, check out all the great things, get your sign-up forms, and get in a class, clinic, or one of the programs Paul has. Well, I actually thought I was fairly tall until I stand next to you, Paul, but I found our great tennis pro, Paul. How's things going out at tennis so far this year?
We're off to a smashing big start. It's very busy, lots of kids. We have our first junior team matches tomorrow. We have a 14 and under and a 12 and under team, and we need more players.
Is it here?
It's
on the road.
It's on the road.
Okay.
One team has a bye, the other team is on the road.
Perfect.
So we've got a lot of kids out, a lot of young kids coming out. We've had probably our busiest evening clinics ever for kids. We have 18 kids out on Tuesday night. It's a little cooler. So we're really happy and expanding and adding a few new staff to handle it. So
Great. Well, I know the guys are busy over here at tennis. I hear the kids cheering and yelling, and when they're here late at night, they're coming here, going to the pool. So a lot of fun things. The court's getting ready to be probably painted here pretty soon. I'm assuming,
another
right?
couple of weeks we'll have the best hard courts in the city. Brand new, and it was a great job. There's no puddles, it's all even, and we're just ready to apply the paint and get out there. We'll have them lined for pickleball. And,
That's right.
For 10 and under tennis, we'll have the 60-foot court lines too. So.
Well, good. Well, you've had Paul here. Paul's doing a fantastic job with our tennis program, both youth and adult. Sign up for classes with Paul and his staff. We've got lots of entry sheets online as well as in the tennis shop. They're cranking over here at tennis, and if you want to get signed up for any of the programs, youth or adult, Paul's the guy. Well, I'm back again here out at the poolside, and I wanted to introduce everyone to Joseph Dixon, our pool manager. A few of you have seen him out here, may have run into him but didn't know Joe was our manager. Joseph also has another assistant manager, Naya, who you'll see when he's not here. So, and we may add another person at some point. But Joseph, how's it going? How's it been going at the pool? Busy?
Going great. Been very busy this past week and slowed down a little bit, but very glad to be here.
Yeah. So we have the pool is our only venue at Columbus Country Club that's open 7 days a week. It's open Monday through Sunday all the time. Just so we know the hours of operation, the pool opens at 10 in the morning all week long through the weekend, and then we're open till 8 o'clock on the evenings from Monday through Sunday through Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday we're open until 10 o'clock. So we're 10 to 10 on the weekends, 10 to 8 on weekdays. So make sure you make plans. The snack shop opens up an hour after we open the pool, and it closes an hour before we close the pool. So make sure you come out and grab a bite to eat. So if you're out here playing golf on a Monday, you can grab a bite over here at the pool. But Joe, looking in the background, it looks like the pool is active, the slides are going, lots of new guards. Everybody out here, just so you know, everybody out here at the pool this year is brand new. Matt, I think, is our only returning lifeguard, so we have only one guard from last year. So be patient with the guards as they get to know you, get to know your habits. They will set some boundaries and some guidelines for use of these slides and all the water features we have out here. And obviously our rules are posted, but we want everyone to enjoy their time at the pool. If you have any suggestions, any concerns, come to Joseph or Janaya. They'll be glad to listen to you and accommodate whatever it is that we need to take care of. And at times you guys may need to go to them for help with their kids. So
Exactly.
Yeah, if we have a problem with one of the children doing something wrong, we'll try and make sure we know who the parents are of all the kids and get with them. But I don't expect a whole lot of problems, just a lot of fun out here at the pool. Joseph, work on your tan this summer.
Definitely.
All right. Well, I'm back out on the driving range. I wanted to give our members a quick little update. I had a discussion with our ground superintendent after my last video on use of the practice range and divots and divot creation and healing. And I wasn't aware that the USGA had come out with a recent change or modification to what is the best way to practice so that we can get our turf to heal. We're down here on the lower range tee, and I want to show you a member strike pattern here on the ground that is actually the correct way that Jeff would like our members to use. So in essence, if you think about it, when you're making divots or marks in the ground, make one long line of divots as if it's one great big gigantic sized divot, and then right beside it start another long line, and you'll keep doing that. You may end up with 3 or 4 or 5 line pattern divots in the grass. What Jeff told me is he's able to fill those divots up completely with sand and seed, and when his mowers go across them, they're not losing the integrity of the mower mowing down into the newly growing grass because they're always riding on the turf around the divot. So think of it as one big long line of divot, start another long line right beside it, another one long line beside it. You'll end up with a patch of ground taken out, but you'll have grass in between your 2 divots, and that will help the turf heal. Remember also, if you're a long hitter of the golf ball and you're on this lower tee, be careful when you're hitting drivers. If you hit it a long way, you can hit it off the range, so be cautious of that on this lower tee. Again, we'll cycle back up to the back tee soon, and everyone will be able to those of you that hit at 350, which isn't me, you'll be able to hit those drivers and long clubs again. But when we're on this forward tee, be real cautious of drivers and aim to the corners, or pick targets that are a little deeper out towards the course side instead of the house side. You can hit some of the homes out there. again, enjoy your time. Appreciate everybody watching. I didn't get any emails this last week on questions from the GM about where you'd like to know what's going on out here. So again, remember, if you have something you'd like me to talk about each week, send that suggestion or question to me. I'll go to that area on the golf course or the clubhouse or dining or pool, wherever it is, and we'll answer that question for you. So again, until next week, have a great time out at Columbus Country Club.